just to hear is thank you, Rita.
I'm going to take my shoes off, as is customary.
You can take more off.
I don't need to take more off. I've got shoulders tonight, you know.
No boobage tonight, Rita?
They're kind of there, I guess. No, right. Okay, so every erotica night is a different outfit. So Bob and his friends are up here, and clearly he's not interested in women, you know. So I had a velvet, leopard print little thing that I wore 2 years ago, right? And I was sitting on the couch and I had a wardrobe malfunction, like major. My littler breast fell out in front of a table full of gay men, which is fine, okay. Nobody told me, they were just like, thanks guys, you jerks.
That was Chris's fault, he said not to say it.
Chris was like, yeah, I know, and his friend Chris I went to high school with, so.
I like breasts.
Yes. So I do improv. Why is there so much reverb? This is freaky. I like it. You hear that? Weird reverb. I don't know. My first poetry night, I think, was also an erotica night, like Alma's. And I walked in and I was like, good God. This is Bridgeton. I grew up in Cape May. I never knew. Oh my God. Okay, so undeniably, wearing this outfit, I'm quite nervous doing this. And I don't write erotic poems or love poems because I just don't want to be that honest. So this is an improv love poem that's been in my head for quite a while. Not in the form it's going to come out, because I can't premeditate them, they just happen. Love, what do you want from me? Why are you constantly knocking on the door and there's a face in the window again? And it's not him, or him, or him, or him. But I want to feel again the tremble like the leaves in the spring when they're blooming with green that's new and fresh. Take this spear from my heart that I've held for 10 years, where I've been punishing myself ever since for breaking promises to youth and love. When I traveled 3,000 miles from home, taking the heart of someone who was my soulmate, I thought. But then there was another, and another, and another, till I am so tired of telling my mother I met someone new that I just am silent. And yet there's love all around me, constantly seeking me, pulling me, wrapping me. Untying my heart is what I'm seeking, unbound, unfettered, to be loved again deeply, like the time that I was tackled in the grass and they thought we were drunk while we were laughing. I wasn't wearing any underwear, so of course that's probably likely that they thought we were drunk. It wasn't alcohol, nor drugs, nor anything, just first love. And I saw his eyes before I met him, and from the corner of the street there was lightning, electricity, and we knew. He asked me when I went, don't sleep next to anyone. It wasn't sex, it was sleep. And so the first time that I was tricked and raped, I was sleeping on the floor in a November Ireland hotel room. I went to a party. There was no party. I curled in the fetal position in front of the space heater so that I couldn't sleep next to this person who spit on me because I was afraid of him. And from that moment, I put the spear in my heart that I had only just recently released. Now, love is coming in turbulence, in fortresses, in waterfalls, and I pray that the mortar that I have etched so deeply across my heart can be chiseled away, eventually, with silver threads and hands and warmth in the night, not frantic sex and passion, just the deepness that comes with truth. And yet I'm here, standing, my eyes quivering, because in my nervousness I am speaking. And I can never go deep enough. What do you want from me, love? Why do you keep seeking me, knocking on my door when I am looking in mirrors and I am not seeing? I want the man to see me, who I am, my soul, in the moment that I once had. But I have broken promises to myself so often that now the moments of depth and truth are so few. In between the branches gently arced to the sky and the snowflakes, the light flickers from here to there, from his face to mine, from a hand. Sometimes the curve of light on your cheek reaches perfection, and I am breathless, held, suspended, the dewdrop on the spiderweb, illuminated. That's it. Improv, this is the 12th year for Erotic Poetry Night. 12th year of Brenner's Brew. I love it. It's the oldest, longest running poetry event in the area and has spun off very many poets. And in fact, I started reading here. And I started reading because I was afraid of people, and then started improvising for the same reason. So I do this because I was nervous. I had to train myself to look people in the eye. So now I do improv. So that's a different, I don't know, little tidbit. Next Sunday, Bogart's Books, shameless self-promotion, or group promotion. We have another poetry event that came from this one. This is like the mother event. And that's Poetry on High at Bogart's Books in Millville. 2 to 5. We have Bob Geis is our feature. Woo! He asked me in July, the bastard, in July. I want February. Okay.
He's a third year.
He says the third year. It's his month. I thought I had another poem. I don't know if I do, but I have to think. I don't have to think. It has to come. It's there.
Prestidigitation.
Oh, wait.
Right. Okay, so one last improv and then I'll go away. Yet again, there is the thunderstorm in the night. Like when I lived in the Alps and I could hear the thunder rumbling between the mountain ranges, starting from one side of the sky to the other behind me. Or when first moving to Bridgeton, sitting in the attic room with my bare feet in the window, listening to the trees, water cascading down the hill. The persistent and consistent days of the week, moments, breaths that you are in my thoughts now, although we have just met, is troubling because you're not the type or the sort that I should love. One of those strong, fierce Leo men who never really answers the phone or ever really answers the want, the need, the desire just to say hello. So I am saying to myself, strong woman, you've built this body, this soul, and you are now owning it. So why in the night do you long for the thunder, for the lightning, the trees bending, water flowing deep? Is it wrong to want in the night? In the night when I want peace. Wanting peace in the night, I want. Is it wrong to want flesh against bone? Is it wrong to want moans and sighs and passion, breaking forth this body so it no longer exists, and into the ether we cast our wishes, our dreams. My fishing lines have gone into the sea, and I was fishing for everything and so catching nothing. Now I'm honing my skills and waiting and cherishing the woman that I am.